to go out and get this stuff and do nothing with it. There's ways you leverage this stuff, ways you leverage these media appearances, or leverage having a book. Well, we're gonna talk about those things also, because that's an important part of it. If you go and do this, it's cool. You're not bragging on yourself, but you're sharing your successes in a humble way. Works extraordinarily well.
Exactly. You can't just put on the Batman costume. You got to know what to do with it, right? You got to know. You got to do it. Know to those
little batarang.
That's right. You with those utility belts. So that's what we're going to be going through with this podcast, and what we're going to be going through is sharing ways for you to claim your authority, for sharing ways for you to position yourself as that educator and that advocate, to get yourself out there through social media, through the internet, through even offline methods, for you to position yourself as that educator and advocate, and also for you to quickly be able to put yourself in a position for third party, everywhere from your clients, prospects, all the way up to big media, credible third party sources, to recognize you as that authority, so you don't have to call yourself the expert. Now, Brian, if we were men of preparation, we'd have something for them to do right now as we wrap this up and let them ponder on what we've talked about today. What can they do? For one, iTunes. If you're listening to this, go to iTunes, look for Authority Alchemy on there. We'll have a link on the site, which is authorityalchemy.com. And do us a favor, subscribe on iTunes and review the show. Let us know if you like this and if it helps you, because that's exactly what we're doing, is we're being exactly what we are showing you how to do, being educators and advocates for your success. So that's what we'd like to do. iTunes, subscribe, review it, but also on the authorityalchemy.com. If you're listening to it on there, downloading the audio, share this out with others. Share it out on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and that's how you can let us know that this is really making a difference in your life and your business. Anything else that you want to share with them, Brian, before we wrap up this episode?
I guess one last thing. I know we gave them a bunch of little calls to action for this. But one thing I would like is, in the comments section of this one, maybe give us some ideas of what you'd like to know about for some future episodes. We've got a good list of some branding hacks and authority tips and some cool techniques that we already have listed up. But if there's things out that you guys are wanting to know about, it'd be great to hear about that on there. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And believe me, we got a big old bucket of things, because this could have turned into a 5-hour podcast if we dove in. So, but we want to make sure that you get past the mindset, get past, being able to accept that authority. And once you get that, right, watch out, put on the seatbelt, because some big things are going to start happening. So with that, absolutely, thanks for coming through to Authority Alchemy, our very first episode. We made it through, Brian, and we'd like to give the impression that we put a ton of preparation and script writing into this, but what you hear is what you get. This is us coming genuinely from our hearts and from our heads, letting you know the real deal of what it takes to be authority. So I guess until next time, I'll sign off as Jack Mize. Brian, you got the last word. And I'm Brian Horn. All right, I'm Brian Horn. Thank you so much for listening to Authority Alchemy, and we will see you next week.